What's up guys, Mitchell with Blaze Off-Road here. Very excited. Today we are putting our new 4th gen Tacoma Garmin PowerSwitch in on this awesome 4th gen that we've got here. We're gonna go ahead and do install instructions for you, get this thing thrown in, and show you how simple it is to wire up one of these new trucks. All right guys, you're gonna start with a 12 millimeter up here above the battery. And down here on the same bracket, we have another 12 millimeter, a nut down here though. We're gonna take this guy off next. Now that the bolt and nut are off, go ahead and take that bracket, move it out of the way. We will not be using that anymore. You're gonna grab your Garmin PowerSwitch kit, set it down on the stud, lay it over top of the battery, and it'll line up in the back. Now that we've got the PowerSwitch kit mounted, we're gonna go ahead and swap out the factory terminals for the SDHQ ones. The SDHQ terminals give you a lot of super solid mounting points. On this vehicle specifically, we're obviously gonna have our terminal fuse for the Garmin kit, but if you ever go and add stuff like a ARB compressor, a winch, or any other similar high current item, you're gonna wanna connect them straight to your battery terminals. And these guys make it super easy to do. As you'll see when you go and disconnect the factory terminals on your own vehicle, these stamped copper terminals from Toyota are not very sturdy, and it'd be pretty easy to rip these guys right at the seam where the post is at. So we replace them with the SDHQ ones because they're far stronger, have better connection points, and more connection points for all of your electrical accessories. Kind of future-proofs everything you want to connect to your battery. Putting the SDHQ terminals on really couldn't be simpler. You're gonna start by taking these two nuts off, setting these aside. Now we're gonna go ahead and loosen the 10 mil on the side here for both terminals. Take these guys off and simply slide the new terminals in place. Now we're gonna tighten these guys down and reconnect all the electrical. Now we're gonna go ahead and connect the included ground cable from the back of the terminal here. Get that tight here in a second. It'll wrap around the back side of the battery and then go to your ground bar up here. And then finally for the ground, you're gonna take the cable that comes with the Garmin itself. Just provides the unit ground for all of its internal functions. Get this guy connected to the battery and then to the power switch as well. And that wraps up what we need to hook up for the ground terminal. So we'll go ahead and reconnect the factory one after putting the cover on. Now on the power side, you'll take your terminal fuse here, mount that to the battery terminal on the side over here for the SDHQ terminal. And then get this guy tightened down. And take the nut and washer off here so that we can put the power cable for the Garmin PowerSwitch onto the terminal fuse here. So you're going to start with connecting the power to the PowerSwitch first. And get that guy tightened down. And then you're going to route your cable down and under so it's nice and out of the way. Then connect that to the side of your battery terminal here. Now you're just going to tighten this guy down and then put the protective cover right back over it. Finally, we'll put the cap on this guy and then connect the factory power. So we got the protective cover on there. Now it's just to hook the power back up. And just like all modern vehicles, the power will give a small spark when reconnecting.